Hello survivors, I'm GP bringing you the latest ARK news, and well, today isn't quite news per se, but more about events that have been happening recently within ARK, and all the talk going around about Snail Games corruption on Conquest servers, almost 100 players being banned, and even the very few words that Snail Games had to say regarding the community response to ARK Survival Ascended. Now, I'm not making any claims about anyone in this video. I've not been personally involved with any of this, so this is about what is being said and what is currently going on around the community right now. And talk is that up to 90 players were recently banned on ARK's Conquest servers after they raided a particular tribe called Tsai, which, if anyone knows ARK's history, will know that Tsai is a tribe run by Snail Games employees, and they have been around for years, and there's quite the history around claims of corruption, cheating, bans, you name it, they've done it. Snail Games is the publisher of ARK and is a separate entity to Studio Wildcard. In recent days, videos started appearing in the community from Xphibo and Hod Gaming that covered the events that took place recently. I'll link their videos down below. Now, this is all happening on official Conquest servers only. As I understand it, Conquest servers are officially enforced by Snail Games and not by Wildcard, unlike the rest of the official server network. And word is that in the recent season of Conquest, a number of people started a fight on the servers with the Tsai tribe, in which they experienced the server going down either mid-fight or at the end of the fight up to 11 times in a row, until the point where those starting the fight decided to not fight any longer. The video showed evidence of this, along with showing the type of in-game content that Tsai have that for the normal ARK player on Conquest servers would be either impossible or extremely rare to find, such as full sets of apprentice flak armor with extremely high durability. It's reported that one player was banned as a result of these events, which prompted a mass raid on Tsai's base, with all of these players knowing that this would likely result in themselves being banned, but still decided to go ahead with it anyway. And that is exactly what happened. Up to 90 players all globally banned for the raid on Tsai. Snail Games have a long history of corruption and cheating claims on ARK. Even a simple search on YouTube will show the amount of content trying to expose them for their activities. Even campaigns have been started such as Free Studio Wildcard in order to get the community's voices heard to support the removal of Snail as ARK's publisher, to allow Studio Wildcard to find a new publisher. Now, I love Studio Wildcard, I think they're great people overall, but do they have any part to blame in this? Well, that's very difficult to tell because no one can see what's going on behind closed doors. ARK is their baby, it always has been, it always will be. But I can assure you, Wildcard wouldn't be in a position to be able to speak out on any of this. They wouldn't be able to speak out about Snail Games, and if anyone's expecting them to, well, think again. The real issue here is Snail Games more than it is Wildcard, but I'm certainly not saying Wildcard are innocent in all of this. Again, I'm not claiming what's happened, I'm just covering what has been claimed by others regarding the recent events. In recent months, there has been a rise in tension in the community regarding Snail Games, and quite a focus on their stocks, which are now public, which recently has seen quite a drop, particularly around the times of things like the recent ARK roadmap being published with the controversial ARK Survival Ascended. During all of this recent activity a few days ago, Snail Games released their financial results for Q1 2023, where in their webcast, Snail were asked some questions by a Pat McCann of Noble Capital Markets, where he specifically asked about ARK Survival Ascended and what the excitement level from the gaming community is for it, and specifically the level of interest from the current ARK Survival Evolved customers. And this was answered by Snail Games CEO Tsai, where he basically admitted the community is rather mixed on it, and then went on a bit about it going from an upgrade to a remaster, but generally avoided speaking about the community reaction itself. And here's a bit of that clip.
I think right now the review and the community is actually a bit mixed. I would say originally the original expectation was as an upgrade from the original ARK Survival Evolved and all the DLC. But this remaster Unreal 5 is completely different version of it.
So if you want to know more about this and about T and Snail Games and exactly what happened in the recent days with 90 players being banned, then check out the videos in the description below and do some searches on YouTube. It's all there for you to go through. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with all the latest ARK news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.